Hello everyone on 100% Chelsea, it is Omar here of Citizens TV, here to give you the view from Manchester City ahead of our match on Wednesday at Stamford Bridge. I've been asked by Louis to give an opposition preview, so without further ado, let's get into it. So, Manchester City, it's been a very interesting season. Our first under Pep Guardiola, it's a landmark year for us, and it's been up and down. We've had incredible highs like beating Barcelona, to incredible lows like being smashed 4-0 by Everton. It really has been a season where we're starting to see things coming together, but there's still a lot of work to be done regarding Manchester City. In terms of form, they're a very tough, we've had some really tough games recently. April's a massive month for us. It's make or break for our season. This game is huge for us for top four. Liverpool, of course, have got to play Bournemouth on Tuesday, so the day before. They could potentially go further ahead of us, or if they do us a favour at Anfield, Bournemouth could hopefully, touch wood, they'll take some points off of Liverpool, and then we can get a win on this. In this game, we do actually have the best away record in the division this season, which does give me a bit of hope. It is 10 wins, 1 draw, and 4 defeats from 15 matches this season. So 31 points have been won on the road this season with Manchester City, which is fantastic. Our away record is better than our home record, incredibly. But it's obviously a really tough game. You've been absolutely the best team in the league this season by a long distance, a really long distance, and you are worthy champions. You know what? You lost against Crystal Palace, but I think we all know that was a blip. To be honest, I think we all know that was just one of those days where just it's just a rare defeat. If we'd have won that game against Arsenal, I might be coming into this game with a bit more hope that we maybe might launch a late title challenge. But this is a game that's really, I think, probably the onus on us to win it more than you. I think a draw will be relatively good for you. I think obviously I don't know that as much about Chelsea as I know about City, but I'm kind of expecting you to sort of, play fairly similar to how you played us last time. Of course, we could have won that game with the chances that we had, but at the end of the day, you defended pretty well and you took your chances as well. But we're not got Claudio Bravo in goal this time, so yeah, don't expect every shot to go in against Willy Caballero. Certainly not if it's a penalty. The guy's got a great record of penalties. Looking at personnel, who have you got to watch out for? Leroy Sané is a guy that springs to mind. He's been scintillating in 2017. Was, for me, I think, comfortably our best player in the last match against Arsenal. I'm really just having him and Sterling in the team. It means it just makes us play so much better, because when we've only got Sterling on that right wing, and maybe we have someone like Nolito who's not as quick, or David Silva is not a natural wide man. It really, if Sterling's not having a great game, it doesn't allow us to properly, play down both flanks. But Sane adds a lot. The guy's incredibly mature with his decision making. Deliveries could be improved. I prefer some accuracy, a bit more accuracy if he sacrificed some pace on his crosses. But a great finisher as well. Scored a lovely goal against Arsenal. Absolutely someone you've got to watch out for. I believe it is Victor Moses that plays as a right wing back for you. So I think Leroy Sané is going to Leroy Sané is going to be a key player for us in this match. And I think Victor Moses had a great season. I think he's done really, really well for you guys. But I fancy Leroy Sané to cause some damage there. But there is potential for a big loss here. I don't think there will be. I think we're going to see a reaction and a very good performance from Manchester City. But of course, possession doesn't always equal a win or a big win, So we are going to look to push very far forward, of course. Whoever plays in that half-back role, maybe it will be Yaya Toure. We did actually play with the 3 at the back against Arsenal. Essentially, if Fernandinho's lining up as the right back or something, it's generally code for 3 at the back with wing backs, or 5 at the back with wing backs or something. That's essentially what it's code for at Manchester City almost. So, again, depends how we line up. If we do go with the 4-1-4-1, which has been our usual formation, and for me, our best formation this season, that whoever's playing as the half-back at the base of the midfield 3, let's use Yaya Toure as an example for this, because he's been playing there a lot recently. He'll slot in and just move in and out of that defensive midfield. Sometimes occupying a back three, other times moving back into cover for Otamendi or Stones or whoever if they want to come out of defence with the ball. Because Stones particularly does tend to maraud quite far forward with the ball sometimes because he's good with the ball at his feet. He's a ball playing centre back. The wing backs will push very far forward, almost like we've got two sets of wingers. And essentially we've got a lot of creative freedom about what we want to do going forward. To be honest, Silva will tend to hang back a bit deeper, sort of to start the moves, and then Kevin De Bruyne is going to look to try and play those final passes to maybe Sane or Sterling or Aguero, whoever, so they can finish it. So that's a little sort of brief tactical summary about how we're going to line up. If I was going to go as in depth as I can, we'd be here for quite a long time. If you're a City fan on here, or if you want to see what Louis did for us, then head on over to our channel. Louis done the view from Chelsea side. He's talking about pretty much the same as I am, like form, like Conte and stuff, and just the view from the Chelsea side. So if you've enjoyed watching this, please do check us out, Citizens TV. Getting close to 1,000 subscribers, so that's a big landmark that we want to achieve in the near future. But yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe to 100% Chelsea if you're new around here. And also don't forget to check us out. Thanks for watching. As always, come on, City.